First, let me introduce myself for those who are here for the first time and haven't met me before. My name is Robin. I'll be your host this evening or this morning, depending on where you are. I'm a meditation guide and currently I'm a resident helper at Sydney Meditation in Australia. I've been helping people with this meditation for the past 15, 16 years in many different countries, including places like UK, Singapore, and New Zealand. However, where I'm originally from is South Korea, and so is this meditation. As I guide this meditation, people often ask where this meditation originated from, and I am very happy and proud to say that this meditation started in South Korea. I would like to show you a short video clip of the main center, the meditation main center in South Korea. The building that you see in the middle, surrounded by beautiful mountains, is the main center. So before COVID-19, a lot of people from all different countries traveled to go to the main center to do intensive meditation. But obviously, it is not possible at the moment. Well, I'm pretty sure when things go back to normal, many people will start going to the main center again. But for now, let's just enjoy the main center virtually. So as I mentioned just then, this meditation started in South Korea by teacher Woo Myung in 1996. The meditation method is very systematic and simple that anyone can easily follow. So now it is being practiced by many people all over the world, and currently we have about 350 local centers, and all of them being run by volunteers. Volunteers, there are people who have found true freedom through this meditation method, and I can confidently say that I am one of them as well. Let me briefly introduce other online programs that you might be interested in joining, depending on where you are. Just like we have people joining us from Africa, Europe, and South America, it might be worth having a look at their session times as well. So, onlinemeditationevents.com, this is organized by American centers. Then we have europemeditation.org, then meditationafrica.org, and also for South America, this is called meditoenlinea.com. And finally, we are Online Meditation Oceania, a group of meditation centers in Australia and New Zealand. So the reason this meditation is so effective or so powerful in emptying the mind is because it clearly explains what human mind is. And then there is a method which is so simple that anyone can follow regardless of their age or educational, cultural, or religious background. let's learn about human mind. Here is a camera. Camera was invented using the principle of the human eye. It takes pictures and stores them on a film. Now, human body acts exactly like a camera with its 5 senses, so the eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and the body. It takes pictures of everything it experiences and stores the pictures in the mind. Like this, all those pictures get stored in the mind. Now, the difference between the actual camera and a human body is that the human body is an automatic camera. A camera takes pictures only when you press the button. However, human body doesn't have that choice. Whether you like it or not, everything that you experience through your 5 senses is taken as pictures and they get stored in your mind. So for example, let's say that this is your life up until now. From birth, you already started taking pictures. So your hometown, parents, and siblings, all the events from your childhood, growing up, school life, times you were scolded at school, or going to parties, holidays, and growing up, your work life, social life, dating, relationships, and money matters, etc. All of them are taken as pictures and stored in your mind. And this is ongoing, even at this very moment as well. You are taking pictures even right now, but because it overlaps the real world, it is hard to differentiate. But when you go to bed tonight and try to recall all the things that you did throughout the day, you will be able to bring up the pictures in your mind. The places where you were, who you were with, they are all imprinted in your mind, as well as you yourself. Yeah, the mind world, this is where we've been living inside. We've never lived in the world. This is the mind world where we've been living inside. This is human mind, which are just pictures. From the accumulated pictures in your mind, this is where tens of thousands of thoughts constantly come out, and that is stress. Your inferiority comes from the pictures. Your anger and anxiety also come from the pictures. The negative thoughts, guilt, shame, all the worries and doubt, questions, burden, they will come from these accumulated pictures in your mind. I guess there is no one who wants to be depressed or get anxious. But whether you want it or not, when the thoughts come up, you cannot help but to feel that way. So it's like having a dead fish in your room. As long as the dead fish is in your room, you can't help it but to smell the fish and suffer from the smell. So carrying all these pictures in your mind means you're living as a slave to your pictures, to your mind. So now that we understand what the human mind is just accumulated pictures. What we need to do is simply throwing them away. This is the way to empty your mind. This is the way to free yourself from all the stress and anxiety, and also the way to find your true mind. This is meditation. So just like you can imagine throwing away a piece of paper into fire, you will bring up all the pictures in your mind and throw them into this huge burning fire. You don't have to worry about losing the memory. You're not going to lose your memory. You're simply letting go of all the emotional attachments. So as you discard all the accumulated pictures, your mind will become emptier, clearer, lighter, and also freer. Like this, you'll be able to find your true mind. So why don't we try? Let's meditate together. So first, we're going to practice recognizing pictures. So everything that comes up from your mind, that there are pictures, then you will simply follow the instructions with your mind, which is recall, reflect, and throwing them away. But most importantly, always relax and enjoy the session. So the human mind is covering my true mind. it needs to be discarded for us to find our true mind. This human mind is nothing but pictures. And when we discard all of them through the 7-step method, what remains is this infinite emptiness. This is the universe that existed forever before. It exists now. It will continue to exist forever after. This is the origin where every creation in the world comes from. This is eternal, never-changing, and everlasting existence. This is non-material existence, so you cannot see it with your human eyes, but you can see this existence when your mind becomes one with this existence. Also, there is living existence, and it is life itself. Different religions refer to this existence as God, Buddha, or Allah. This is our true mind. This is who we really are. By clearing your human mind through our 7-step meditation method, it is possible for you to find the truth, the mind of God, Buddha, Allah inside you. So being free from human mind means for you to have this true inner peace. Because all of your mind clutter disappears, you become comfortable and happy. You have this calmness inside you without negativity, so you have confidence in whatever you do. And because you have this calm mind, you're able to focus better. You become much more productive. Your efficiency can be boosted by more than 10 times. And because you don't waste your time fighting back with all the negative thoughts that used to come up, you don't get tired or exhausted like before. You will be motivated to do things, and you will take action rather than procrastinating. So because you take action with positive mind, you will be able to bring a good result as well. But the most important thing is that you will be able to live your life truly. When you know who you really are, and when you know the reason and purpose of your existence, you can live your life meaningfully and purposefully, rather than just getting by each day without knowing where you're heading to. You will have the wisdom. You're no longer stuck with questions and doubt about life, about the ways of the world. You will be able to find all the answers within you through wisdom. And this is enlightenment. Finding your true mind is to become the truth, and this is human completion, which I think every human being on the earth must achieve while living, so everybody can live the life of true freedom and real happiness. Now let me share this passage from the book called The Way to Become a Person in Heaven While Living. You can see everything when it is daylight, but you cannot see anything when it is dark. Likewise, when you have your own mind within you, you cannot know the ways of the world. You will know the ways of the world when you have true mind within you. So if you'd like to know the ways of the world, if you'd like to have the true freedom, unshakable happiness, then you should find your true mind, the truth, by emptying your mind.